Hello, Aquarius. You have reached Tarot Universe T's channel, and I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Thank you to those that have subscribed, have shared my videos, and also left comments and likes. I really want to thank you very much for that. I appreciate it very much dearly. Okay, so what we're going to do today, Aquarius, is I'm doing single Aquariuses first, and I'm also doing couples after. Okay, so we're going to start out with single Aquariuses for January 1st through the 15th, 2019. Okay. 2019 Aquarius singles. Let's see what's going on with our Aquarius singles. Okay. It's a 7-card spread here, so let's get started. Okay, there we go. Okay, the first question to this spread is there hope of finding romance in the future for my single Aquariuses? And I've got the 3 of Cups, so it's showing me the Lord of Abundance. Here, let me lift the camera. It's showing me there's hope for celebration. There's something to celebrate. So yes. Will the new lover be similar to a past lover? I'm getting no right off the bat. And I've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. So, what I'm getting for you, Aquarius, is this is not going to be something that starts out really quick. This person's going to be slow moving. They're going to move very slowly towards you. You'll probably get to know each other like friends at first. I think that it's going to develop over time. So, and I also believe that this person is going to be more in alignment with what you want. Okay, as in the past, you've had relationships that were not as much in alignment with what Aquarius wanted. Okay, so now we have, well, the relationship feels safe and secure. Okay, and what do we have for that? We have Temperance. Okay, so, it's showing here that it's going to be a little bit trying at times, this relationship. It's going to try your patience. It's going to give you the ability to look at yourself and work on your patience, your endurance. It's also going to give you the ability to, learn what you really want in life, and self-love is what I'm seeing. It'll give you a chance to see where you're coming from. Are you coming from self-love? Are you coming from just wanting things your way and throwing a tantrum if you don't get it? Okay. So yes, I'm getting it's going to feel safe and secure, but at times it won't, because of the ups and downs and the emotions. Okay. Now, will there be commitment in the relationship? And I'm getting the 7 of Swords. So, it's going to be kind of off and on. Commitment when they want it is what I'm getting. Commitment. This person's kind of unstable. I'm getting that, that you may meet or get into a relationship with. And so, I see Aquarius working at trying to make it work, and them not working as hard as Aquarius to make it work. So it's kind of unstable in that way. It looks like communication could be some of the problem here. Not a lot of communication, or it's a struggle to get them to communicate is what I'm getting. And then it says, is marriage possible in the relationship? And I've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So I'm thinking that that's a no, because, the Nine of Cups is usually something that we kind of overindulge with, something that it could be our hopes and dreams being fulfilled as well. Something that we like so much that we indulge in it. And I'm getting a no for this, okay? Now, the next one is, will the relationship be lasting and fruitful? I'm getting a Two of Swords. You're going to be pondering that. You're going to be thinking long and hard about it. You're going to be conflicted on the inside. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Have that Libra emblem there, symbol. Trying to balance it out in your mind, whether you want to stay or go. It's in the reverse like this. So I feel you're kind of conflicted about this relationship. What can be done to find true and lasting love for Aquariuses? Oh, wow, Aquarius. I have like a complete and utter transformation for you. I don't mean to make it sound scary at any, usually these things can be hurtful. But when you come out of them, you are, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's almost like you need to tear down old belief systems in your mind and revamp them to see things differently and come across differently. Okay, so it's like something that a way that you were raised to believe the relationships are supposed to go is not working for you. It's not working for you. So you need to find out what's going to work for you. And then you need to have like, a transformation about that. And then once you have that transformation and you get through that, then you're going to be really picky about who you date. Do they deserve you? Not the other way around. Do they deserve me? Like, what can I bring to the relationship now, you might be saying, and after this transformation, you're going to be saying, what can they bring to the relationship? You'll be looking, okay? So that's really good news right there. I mean, even though it may be painful, it may be harsh, but that's what will bring you true and lasting love, is going through that transformation. Not all Aquariuses will go through this. Some of them, things can happen, and some of them will go through it. Not a lot of them. Well, I shouldn't say not a lot of them. Few of them will get it and, understand what the universe is trying to teach them and come out that much wiser on the other side. Okay? So, but for the majority of you Aquariuses, I believe that, you need to know what you want. Be clear on what you want and move from there. Move forward from there so you can get somebody more in alignment with what you want. Okay, that was the single Aquariuses. We're going to move on to couples. So let's do that. My deck over here. Coupled Aquariuses. What's going on? Okay, I'm going to give these a good shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, let's do this. Coupled Aquariuses. Coupled Aquariuses. January 1st to January 15th. What's going on with coupled Aquariuses? 2019, huh? That's amazing. I've said it a couple times. If I slip and say 2018, it's just, I don't think I have done that, but I might have. But it's 2019, as we all know. So just came so quick. Okay, so this could be for married couples, couples that are dating, living together. It can go for couples that are in a relationship and recently broke up, and they're wondering what's going to happen with, are they going to go back? What's going on with a relationship type thing? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Whoops. What? Should you stay or should you go? Okay. There it went. I want it to go. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to bring up this spread. These are new to me, so the spreads. So I brought up the wrong one. Glory to God. Okay. Completely brought up the wrong one. There we go. And let's do that. Okay. So we're going to get started here now. Let's see, Aquariuses, coupled Aquariuses. What's going on with coupled Aquariuses? All right. This side here is for Aquarius, and this other side that's going to be over here is for the other person that you have your affections toward. And the center card here is between the two of you. Okay. Still trying to get this to get a little larger so I can actually see it better. Okay. All right, let's just do it like that then. Okay, so let's see. The first card here is what does Aquarius bring to the relationship? And I have Ace of Swords in the reverse. So what are you bringing to your relationship, Aquarius? Are you beating yourself up? Are you, you know, being abused and abusing yourself too? I mean, I'm seeing that maybe you're going along with something is what I'm getting. You're going along with what the other person wants. Okay. Now, what is the other person bringing to the relationship? Okay. The Knight of Cups. So this person brings with them great love. You know, they can show a lot of affection. They're very, you know, giving of their love. They could be quick to give their love, you know, because the knights are usually pretty swift. They bring messages of love too. So they could have brought you a message about love, that they wanted to date you or whatever. So, you know, they brought a message to you that they had love to give you, that they wanted to love you. That's what I got. They brought to you, to the relationship, that they were available for love. Okay. All right. So then we have where you stand at the present moment in this relationship for our Aquariuses. And I have 5 of Swords, Aquarius. So what's going on? This is like arguing at the present moment. Are you in some battles with this person? Arguing over, it could be anything really that we argue over, right? It could be that you're arguing over differences of opinions. You know, one person thinks that their idea and way of living is more right than what the other person believes it to be, and vice versa. So, yeah, this is where you're standing right now. There's some conflict in the relationship. That's what I'm saying. And where do they stand in the relationship right now? I'm seeing the High Priestess. Okay. You know, they're like letting it all hang out. I mean, the High Priestess is, when it's in the upright, it's someone that doesn't want to share their inner thoughts, their inner knowing. Like they have a knowing, this person. They're intuitive, this person. They may have been holding back before what they saw, you know, things that they kind of knew. But it looks like at the present moment, what they're bringing to the relationship is some honesty. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Where do you hope to see this relationship go in the future, Aquarius? You have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why do you want to see the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Okay, so maybe what it is telling me, I'm feeling, is that Queen of Pentacles, where you want this relationship to go in the future, is you want this person to stop acting like they are above everybody else, is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting, okay? You want this relationship to be on an equal footing. Like, one person's not smarter than the other person. One person's not more capable of doing something than the other. One person doesn't, have all the connections than the other. I mean, I'm getting like a competition here a little bit. So in the future, where do you see the relationship going? You want to see it go to where, somebody's not trying to be lord over the other, or like, not that they're harming you, I don't believe in any way. I just feel like this person is kind of like a queen on a pedestal. It's probably an earth sign. It's Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn person. And you would like to see them come off their high horse and come down and to be real, get down to earth, join the relationship type thing, okay? Now, where do they see the relationship headed? Okay. Okay, so for the future. Okay, in the present. Okay, it's this one here. Okay, so where do they see the relationship in the future? Ace of Cups in reverse. They're not seeing growth in this relationship. They don't see... where do they want this relationship headed? And I'm seeing Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. What Spirit just gave me is they want it to be less emotional. That could be very much, if you're with a earth sign person, they don't like emotions. I shouldn't say all. Some earth people don't like to deal with a lot of emotions. So maybe they want you to be less emotional about offering your love to them. The other thing is they don't want to offer love anymore, or like the love is too painful, the love is bothering them, the love is... Something needs to stop is what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from this card, is something needs to stop, and they want to put a lid on it. Like, I don't know, bickering, because they said you were bickering. So maybe they want that to stop, because it's causing them to have emotional upset. Okay. All right, so, all right, let's see what the next one is here. How the other person, how are you viewing the other person? And you see them as an empress. Okay, you see them, this could go from male or female. You see them as someone that starts things, and when they start something, they put their hand to it. It comes out really nice. They make things more beautiful. They add to a situation. They're, maybe you want to have children with this person. You see them as stable, very stable, okay? Okay, and then how are they viewing you, Aquarius? This is for married couples or people that broke up or in relationships with. Okay, they're seeing you as the Ace of Wands. So they're seeing you as fire, as passion. They're seeing you as someone that can start things. They see you as a leader. They see you are capable of going out and starting your own things, that you're capable. And they also can find you very sexy, and this is how they viewed you and how they're viewing you, okay? They're viewing you as a leadership qualities, powerful, sexual, and capable, confident, okay? That's how they're viewing you. Okay. Now, let's move on to how you perceive them in the past. So this is how you perceive them in the past, the Ten of Wands. Wow, Aquarius. So you perceived them in the past as a Ten of Wands. You saw them as somebody struggling with a lot of weight. They were carrying a lot of responsibilities on their back. You saw them as somebody that maybe couldn't carry all those responsibilities on their back, is what I'm getting. Maybe you saw them as someone that you thought maybe you could help. Okay? But you saw them as someone that felt weighted down. Okay? Now, how did they perceive you in the past? They saw you as a King of Swords. They saw you as someone that was a great communicator, somebody that spoke his mind, somebody that wasn't afraid to be who they were. So they saw you as, they liked that about you, the fact that you could communicate like a king, right? They like that. Okay, and then what do we have next here? We have, all right, what are your present doubts and fears for the relationship? And I've got the Ten of Cups. So you're afraid that you're not going to get all that you want out of this person. As far as like, are they going to ever meet all of my dreams, hopes, dreams, and wishes? Am I gonna be fulfilled and happy with this person? That's what I'm getting from Spirit is your present doubts and fears is the Ten of Cups. Maybe you're not completely in love with them and you're waiting for more love. Like sometimes if you start dating someone and you love them and you find them attractive, and I know these are for couples and married people, and you're waiting maybe that you'll start seeing more of a better side to them so that all 10 of your cups will be filled. It could also mean that you're still waiting for some of the promises they made you, that they made some promises that they haven't kept yet, and you're waiting for those to be, and you're starting to doubt and fear that that's going to happen. Okay? Now, what are their fears? They have the Three of Swords. They're afraid you're going to hurt them. They're afraid that you're going to betray them. They're afraid you're going to, go out with somebody and hurt them. That's what they're afraid of. Three of Swords is usually a card that shows, being hurt because you find out about an extramarital affair, or because you fall in love with someone else and you love the other person more than them. They're afraid that that's going to happen. Like that's what their fear is. Okay. Now, the external influences motivating you. So what's motivating you? The external influences motivating you in this relationship is the Five of Wands in reverse. That you feel that you can overcome your differences, and there's a lot of bickering. I see there's a lot of verbal bickering, and then the Five of Wands is like fights, like, I don't know, do you throw cups at each other? Do you throw a cup at them? Or it's more of a physical thing, physical fighting. because it's a wands. So it's like, you know, I think that your external influences that's motivating you is maybe you've had less of that. Maybe you see an improvement in that. So that's motivating you maybe to hang in there and believe in your relationship. Okay? And theirs is the Hierophant. So what's keeping them, the external influences motivating them is that they do believe in marriage. They believe in customs. The way of people should get married. People should commit. People should have one person that they go out with, and that's the person for the rest of their life. That's the external influences motivating them in the relationship. Okay, so they believe in tradition. Okay, and now the card between the two of you is the Princess of Swords. So communication. Princess of Swords. It may be that between the two of you, communication is great, and that's successful, and that's what's making this relationship work. If your relationship isn't working and you've had a blowout with this person, it could mean that, communication, they're not communicating enough to you, or, you're not communicating to them, or it could just be that, you both communicate so differently that that's an issue between the two of you. Okay? So the positive is, communication is super between the two of you, and then for those that relationships aren't working out so great, it's probably a communication thing where, just two different people so radically different that you like to talk about different things, different interests, the communication. Okay, so that was the reading for Aquarius couples. It shows you the area that maybe you can work on. It's pretty insightful. It gives you some areas to where they perceive you and you perceive them. So overall, I find it to be a very helpful and good reading. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.